Good day, everyone. This is Tim, and this is beautiful Taipei. And while it is cloudy, it is still hot and humid. And what was I thinking with the Vancouver sweater? Poor choice of clothing. But really enjoying Taipei here, and I got to explore today. And if I look a little bit red, I think I'm a little sunburned because I got a chance to tour the city, to experience the culture with the temples and the historic sites, meeting new friends, and of course the mandatory stop for ice cream, and really enjoying all the food here. And that stinky tofu from the food tour, I'm still trying to get that out of, that taste out of my mouth. But really amazing places here, from the street food to the grand buffet, or the most expensive buffet I've been to at Taipei 101. Beautiful views and gorgeous food. And I'm pretty excited because today, while the Grand Buffet or the A-Joy Buffet was fantastic, I found a new buffet, and this is the newest in Taipei. It's called the Island Buffet, and it is the newest, and I think it's probably one of the best because it should be pretty spectacular just by the waiting list, because this is the hardest buffet I've ever tried to book. Things are booked months in advance, and luckily I was fortunate enough to speak with Jade on the telephone, and with my version of Taiwanese, which really isn't really a language, she was kind enough to spend 2 or 3 hours on the phone, back and forth, and finally she found a spot, and it is right today. This is Friday dinner, and we are at the Grand Hi-Lai Hotel in Taipei, so I can't wait to see all the great food. And is this really worth the wait? Really grateful that we can find out together, and also really grateful to Vessi for sponsoring this video. Vessi makes amazing waterproof, breathable sneakers that keeps you cool and dry when it is hot and humid outside like it is here in Taipei. And at home in Vancouver, it keeps you warm and dry when it is cold and wet outside like what I'm used to. And whether at home or when traveling, they are my go-to sneakers because a sudden bout of rain isn't gonna put a stop to your errands or to your exploratory adventures, and you can walk for miles and miles and explore to your heart's content. And it does rain quite a bit here in Asia. And I'd love to show you just how waterproof they are. And I see there is a perfect fountain here, but unfortunately I see a sign, no climbing. So we'll do the next best thing, a bottle of water. And these are my Soho sneakers, fully submersed and drenched and completely dry. So no more wet socks here. So give them a try. Visit Vessi online, and there you'll find many styles and colors to choose from. My favorite are the Soho sneakers. Very stylish, very comfortable. And check out all their classic styles and their new styles as well. Plus, when you're traveling or at home, they also have accessories and apparel, from the Shoreline belt bag that keeps your valuables safe, secure, and dry, to the Trinity raincoat that keeps you safe, secure, and dry. And the folks at Vessi were kind enough to offer a promotion. If you happen to miss one of their sales, the folks at Vessi offer a new promotion. So just go to Vessi online by going to vessi.com/Tim Lee to save 15% off your purchase. That's Vessi online by going to vessi.com/Tim Lee to save 15% off your purchase. And with that, we are approaching the revolving door of the Island Buffet at the Grand Hi-Lai Hotel. Come on, let's have a great meal together. Ooh, gotta pay attention. There we go. These always concern me. Ooh, and islands of lights. And I believe the buffet is upstairs. And I actually got a little present for Jade for helping for all her work getting the reservation. Oh, I think there it is. Oh, it's nice and cool in here, and hopefully the sunburn will heal and subside. But earlier today, I got to visit the something called a Pop Mart shop, where loads of people were in a frenzy buying all these caricatures. And while it's not for me, I think it might make a perfect gift. Oh, and I can already see a line. So we've still got about 15 minutes to go, and everyone has the right idea, catching the buffet at the very beginning while it's nice and pristine. Oh, and the line is snaking around. Oh, hi there. 你好. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, this is perfect. So nice to get a table here, and it is air conditioned and without missing a beat. And people are already starting at the buffet. So I haven't had a chance to check it out, but compared to the Ajoy buffet, this is a third the price. I think the Ajoy was $160. This is about 60, and I'm not ashamed to let you know how much the prices are. But let's see what they have. Come on, let's go. So I can see a theme here. I believe the bubbles are for the champagne and the sparkling wine. And the blue is for the sushi. And let's see, oh, the flames for the meats and the grills. Oh, look at this. Nothing like fresh tempura, made to order. All right, and I've never seen this fish before. I've seen it at the Ajoy buffet, but I never got a chance to try. And not only do they have the grilled fish, but they have the grilled oysters as well. Hi, chef. All right, and let's see. This Oriental looking station here is, I guess, the Oriental station. And my God, that's the biggest barbecue duck I've ever seen. Pretty impressive with cloches. Oh, now we're talking. The ice cold station here has all the great seafood, from the shellfish to the abalone to the crab. And I believe these are hairy crab, looking pretty good, and some beautiful items for decoration and more. Oh, okay, now we're talking. This is the French station escargot and the coveted grill station of freshly prepared seafood. So an absolutely gorgeous buffet with so many stations. It's hard to figure out which one to start, but I suspect we'll go for the seafood in the form of sushi right up over there. We'll just grab a plate. I think the best thing to do is work your way around the stations, starting off right here. Oh, lots of nice items to choose from. Let's go with the salmon, some squid, some liver, and an abalone, and a beautiful sashimi plate. That's all prepared for you. But we can go for some items here. The corbia, a mystery fish. Oh, and who can say no to some bluefin tuna? Right here. And some beautiful salmon, maybe just one. So this is, I believe, mackerel, and I've never had marlin before. And I think that's one of those big swordfish. Let's give that a try. Next to the salmon, and a cuttlefish and shrimp salad. And now we are talking. This is the beautiful nigiri. Oh, maybe a beautiful shrimp right down here. Oh, and chef, this is a scallop?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Right here. And unfortunately, the plate is getting full, but there's still so many to choose from. We'll go for the salmon abiri with the tuna abiri. All right, and let's see what we have. Oh, this is interesting. This is a abiri of swordfish. And what a nice prom to have. We'll put it right up here. And who can say no to the unagi? So we do have a prom with the plate. So we'll put that around. So we have some rolls, some soft-shelled crab rolls without the plastic wrap, which is kind of nice. And I found out the hard way at the Ajoy buffet, but let's see. Some beautiful cones. Oh, so you have uni and scallop. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can I have a uni and scallop with a little egg? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. All right, so the first round is only station one with a lot of seafood, and you might have noticed there's something more here because behind the cones, there is a cocktail and some sparkling wine. And this is sake, and I've noticed scattered throughout the stations are alcoholic drinks for you to enjoy. To start things off, rather than a cocktail, maybe a nice warm miso soup. Oh, cheers. Oh, nothing like a warm, comforting soup, rich miso and full of seafood flavor. Very good. And before the nicely toasted seaweed becomes too soft, we gotta give this a try. This is a bit of scallop, a bit of uni, and some eggs. Mm. And very flavorful. And I was curious as to what is at the bottom, and I believe that is actually cabbage. And cabbage rolls never tasted so good. Mm. I guess it's a fusion, but we gotta try those beautiful abiri sushi, starting with the salmon. Lebatang. Oh, beautifully fresh, perfect ratio of fish to rice, and a beautiful char. And I've never tried marlin, so we should give that a try. And I'm not sure if it's a marlin swordfish, but a bit of a dunk. If you get a chance to try marlin, give it a try. That is buttery soft, luscious, and fresh with a bit of sweetness of the ocean. Mm. Let me know if marlin is a swordfish. And speaking of swordfish, this is the swordfish abiri. Mm. Beautifully meaty, perfect ratio, and nice char as well. Bluefin tuna next. Oh, nice and blue in a pinkish sort of way. Bit of a dip. Mm. Absolutely love the bluefin tuna. Soft and silky with the freshness of the ocean, and it's all you can eat. Mm. And finally, I gotta go for that abalone there. And again, not my favorite, but really good flavors, just a very unique texture. Mm. But they do it well. Very sweet, very aromatic, and tender. And finally, a bit of unagi to wrap things up. Bit of a dip. Mm. Mm. A bit of spice. And let's go for the cocktail. To the rescue. Cheers. Mm. So many stations to go, and really, value-wise, it is quite incredible. So I've got a lot to finish off with the dishes, the sake. So I'll make quick work of round one, station one, and we'll take you back to the other stations. And just a bit of sake. Cheers. Mm. The last of round one. A bit chewier now, having to speak. But round one, very good. The sushi was nice and fresh. And that scallop nigiri, a little bit different. It is cooked, but still very good. And those are cuttlefish noodles, a very unique way to have the noodles. And nice to have the sweetness of the shrimp. And what a nice way to balance things out was the sparkling wine. And with the dishes all cleared, it's time for round two. Let's go. So we have our energy after a great round one, and we will continue. And I believe the line comes this way, so we'll go to the end there. But as much as I love the grill, that Peking duck caught my eye. So let's go to the end. We'll grab a plate here. Oh my goodness. 它是什么？米酒。米酒哦。可以一个？可以啊。Oh, okay. All right, and I believe this is mullet wine. All right, so starting off, what do we have here? Okay, this is quite dangerous. This is stewed pork, very tasty but very filling, with a bit of bamboo, some fish, some noodles. As much as I would love that, I'm gonna skip the veggies and pork. And this is a traditional shark's fin soup, and I think I'll have to pass. But let's see what else we have. Ooh, a beautiful beef soup. And I think we gotta give that a try. Oh my goodness. This is many parts of the beef. And a bit of broth. Oh, and this is interesting. More soup, and I think this is sea snails. And a new drink as well. Oh, look at the duck. And my mistake, this is not a drink. It's something called an evergreen roll. Are you waiting for it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So really cool. It's freshly made. And while we're waiting, let's take a look down the line. Let's see, some crispy pork next to the braised pork and the bigger ducks there. All right, and let's see. Oh, fresh Peking duck. Oh, 谢谢. A bit of hoisin, cucumber, and some scallions. All right, and I believe our rolls are ready. Oh, 谢谢. Oh, wow. Thank you. So with the rolls, we still have a problem because there's just a bit of room on the plate, which we can solve easily with the grilled oysters. Hi, sir. Oh, and the fish. Oh, hi, chef. Where do we get this? Oh, 2 minutes. All right, thank you. So in 2 minutes time, we will have the oysters. And in the meantime, some teriyaki chicken, a broiled sweet fish. So we'll go for one of those. And we'll go, I'm not sure what this is, but one way to find out. Let's go for one of these carefully. All right, let's see what else. Beautiful fresh tempura. And quite the showman there. Making it extra crispy. All right, let's give some of the fried items a try. From a shrimp roll. Oh, thank you. To a fresh fried tempura, just crumbling right down here. With a fried oyster. And a fried abalone. And some veggies for health. And maybe one more veggie for health. I'm not sure what this is. Right over here. And I think with all the fresh fried goodness, this will be it for round 2. Okay, so I really overdid it here. I thought it was just a small plate, but it started adding up with the soup and the evergreen roll and the Peking duck and the sweet fish. And right down there is the shrimp roll. And it's interesting because they have various drinks as well. So at the Chinese station, they have the mullet wine, which I've never tried. And they have a vinegar drink at the grill station. So I'm gonna give the mullet wine a try. Oh, bottoms up. It's an acquired taste. I did not expect it to be sweet, but after a little bit, there's flavors of plum, and it actually becomes pretty pleasant. Very surprising, and maybe just a sip. And since we waited for the evergreen roll, we better have it while it is fresh, and it is still very hot. Curious as to know what's inside, and one way to find out. I still don't know what's inside. This is pencil thin, and I believe it is some type of seafood. But very good, and maybe a dunk in the beef soup. It's pretty good. But while all the fried items are nice and hot, let's give the tempura a try. Oh, mash the shrimp into the tempura sauce. They really do a good job with the tempura. Beautiful and flaky and crispy. with a nice, sweet, meaty shrimp in the inside. Mm. I think we gotta give the Peking duck a try. Let's see. Ooh, nice and thin. We'll wrap this up. Give it a roll. And a tuck. And a bit of a more tuck here. Oh, cheers. Mm. Much needed after all the fried items, because the duck is nice and meaty, and with the spring onions and the cucumber, very refreshing, and very light as well because the pancake is nice and thin. A big mouthful. It's nice to have the free-flowing drinks. Mm. And maybe a bit of switcheroo with the fish. And oh, thank you so much. And we'll switch this out. And the servers and the hosts here are quite expeditious in clearing the table and keeping everything neat and tidy. But I've never had a sweet fish before. And it's kind of wavy, so I'm pretty excited to give this a try. Maybe with a knife. Still digging into it. And there we go. Remove the bone. Okay. And we'll give this a try. It's a good fish. Nice and meaty. Beautiful white fish. A bit of work. Very bony. But I think you can chew through it. And I gotta try that vinegar drink here. And I suspect it's gonna be vinegary. And very pleasant. Very tart. You do get the vinegar, but sweet and somehow balanced as well. I think this is a perfect contrast to the grill and the fried station. So still a lot of items to finish up and a lot more stations to go. But before I leave you, I gotta try this grilled item here. Not sure what that is. I'm still not sure what that is, but that's either radish or jicama with a cream truffle sauce. So I'll finish this up and off we go for round 3. So 3 stations down and the buffet is still going strong. And I gotta say the tempura was delicious. The fried vegetables, very tasty. But what was not tasty was that other fried vegetable. That looked a shock. Thank goodness I dropped it. It turned out to be durian. And I must say that after the stinky tofu, the taste of durian is actually bearable. But I think now it is time to check out what other stations they have. And I did a bit of reconnaissance. And while they have a fantastic seafood station here, I'm gonna save that for a little later and go for some of the cold cuts here, just to lighten things up a bit, because down there with the copper station, that is the French station with the escargot and the scallops and all that goodness. So we'll start off this round light with some breads and some whites. And starting off, they got me with 2 of my favorite things. Meat and potatoes. All right, let's see. An orange fennel salad. Some charcuterie, more beautiful scallops. Oh, thank you. And more potatoes. And these are French fries. from wedge and everything in between, and a bit of the reds, and a beautiful cream soup. And this is a bit of cream cod. Give that a try here. Some pappardelle with Wagyu beef. And this is nice at a buffet. You can try a little of everything. This is roast pork and done perfectly pink with some healthy veggies with cheese and garlic butter. All right. Oh, next to the pappardelle. So I'm definitely gonna come back for that because that is looking popular, and that's duck breast. Since we have the smoked salmon, this is scrambled eggs with more smoked salmon. And I was mentioning the salmon was missing the eggs. Well, here it is. All right. Oh, and look at this, the beautiful grill station. But I think this would be sufficient for round 3. I was gonna say this is a modest round 3, but it certainly has grown. But a very nice light dish to start with the salmon and the scrambled eggs and the beautifully grilled seafood. But first, before it gets too cold, let's try the escargot. All right. Oops. Grab the crouton. A bit of the snail. All right. You can't really taste the snail aside from a nice chewy texture, but it's a garlic and the butter and the cheese and that wonderful sauce that makes all the difference. And we gotta dig into what looks like a breakfast item here. Move that around. Beautiful scrambled eggs on a bed of bread and smoked salmon. Oh, all together. Oh, very nice. And carefully. Nothing wrong with smoked salmon and creamy scrambled eggs done to perfection on what I think is a walnut bread. Oh, very nice and well balanced in more ways than one. A little issue with the edge here, but the French fry potato try. It's okay. It's a little cold, and for fear of this getting cold, we gotta cut into it right away. Let's check the scallops. Oh, nicely cooked. Maybe a little bit under or over. It's still very good. Very sweet and succulent with a beautiful crust. Cooked pretty well. And I gotta try their version of meat and potatoes. I think this is a bit of beef with a potato salad. Oops. Come on. There we go. Very gingerly. And very good. Potatoes are nice and tender and creamy. You can't really go wrong, although they are hard to pick up. And since we're at it, more veggies in the form of broccoli and a lot of cheese. All right. They certainly know how to cook the veggies with a lot of butter, a lot of garlic, and a lot of cheese. Oh. Very good here. And finally, I gotta try the truffle mushroom soup. Mm. Ooh, that is rich and creamy, perfectly seasoned, very nice and balanced. Mm. And I remember I still have my evergreen stick left, which would be a perfect dip for the soup. Mm. And it's a great combo. So a few more things to finish up, and we'll take you back for the grill station with the lamb chops and the pork chops and all the seafood as well. Mm. So as I was finishing up my third course, trying the potatoes and the pappardelle along with the cod, and pretending to act civilized, trying to deshell the shrimp with a knife and fork. It took a bit of work, and all of a sudden, one of the servers brought this to the table. Oh, thank you so much. And this looks absolutely gorgeous. And although there's plenty of time for the buffet to continue, and I'm gonna try all the roast and all the other items here, I think they wanted to let me give this a try. And let's take a look here for a closer inspection. Oh, oh, champagne. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, so really kind of them. And I know they're not rushing because behind the scenes, I got to meet Jade and some of the servers there, and I gave her the gift for helping reserve. I can't even speak. It must be all the drinks, but I gave her a small token of appreciation for booking this buffet, and I guess they wanted to show off all the great things they have to offer. And let's see what they have. A beautiful heart-shaped macaron with some grapes for health, a cannelé cut in half, and I wonder what this is, but there's only one way to find out. But before that, let's try a nice champagne. Cheers to you. Mm. Nice, crisp, and dry. A beautiful palate cleanser. Mm. And now, with the palate cleansed, we can continue, and I will dig in to, oh, it's much too pretty to break it apart, but those are the casualties. All right, cuts beautifully. And I think there is a cookie base and a beautiful mousse on the outside, and some chocolate and cookie on the inside. Let's give that a try. Oh, that was heavenly. When I'm going for the dessert round, I will make sure to get one of these, everything all together. Mm. Really good. I gotta try that beautiful cannelé with the chopsticks. Right, there we go. Oh. Wonderfully done. A beautiful chewy sponge on the inside and a crisp golden crust, crusty in the best possible way and caramelized. Oh. Very good. And a perfect pair with a champagne. So, oh man, a lot more to finish off in round 3 with the soup and the dessert. And the other stations are going to be a challenge. Oh, just another sip. The buffet is slowing down, and so am I. That dessert really did me in. It is delicious. It's certainly filling, but it's kind of nice to kind of mix it up a little bit. So now we have to start all over with the savory, and just get out of people's way. And because I'm a little slow here, but let's go for the surf and turf with the grill and the seafood, and hopefully there is still more remaining. Let's see, was Chef hard at work? And what do we have? Ribeye, lamb chops, and pork chops. Hi, Chef. Hi, 你好。
你好。
我可以有个 lamb chop.
Okay. You need how many please?
Oh, thank you. Do you have the ribeye steak?
Ribeye steak.
Oh, wow. That's a lot bigger than I thought. Is it okay to have half? Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, chef. And let's see the sauces. Black pepper and red wine, mushroom. Maybe a bit of red wine and mushroom for a bit of acidity.
Bye.
Hi, may I have a scallop when they're ready?
What here?
Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect. And I gotta go light for the grill round. A bit of scallops, a bit of shrimp, and some steaks. All right, so you might have noticed something new on the plate. And coming back, I just couldn't resist. I saw Chef stocking up the seafood station with the snow crab legs. And I even got a tutorial on the different types of crab. One just had the crab fat, and the other one had the crab roe, which I suspect you're not supposed to eat, but I couldn't really understand. But with the surf and turf, we have the red and the white. And let's give the red a try. Oh, nice and well-rounded, just like many people. Very nice. And with that, we do need to try the chops and the steak. And I was gonna say before it gets too cold, or right now it is already a while, so without getting it colder. But let's give the ribeye a try. So I got the red wine mushroom sauce. And I think they only cook it one way. And that might be well done, as in most Asian places. A little bit of pink. Not too bad. And it's pretty good, but it is rather lean and it does have a chew to it. So I think most places in Asia cook it well done, or at least medium well, and with not too much fat, so it does get a bit chewy, let's say. But let's dig into the lamb chop here. Okay. And I can tell this is very different. The knife just slides right through. Oh, and a beautiful blush. Oh. Definitely go for the lamb chop. Perfectly grilled, and again, very tender and juicy. The best finger food. And the sauce is amazing. But let's try a bit of the cream corn. Very corny, just like some people. My apologies for the jokes. Let's try this massive snow crab leg. And I think crab here is always bigger. I remember the snow crab or the king crab at Ajoy was quite significant, and this, even the snow crab, is quite large as well. Give it a crack. We'll slowly pull out the cartilage, crack the shell in two, and hopefully it will come out in one. First half done. Second half, a bit of a wiggle. A perfectly cooked snow crab. Very tender, very sweet, and with a little bit of the truffled mushroom soup as a dip, mainly because they don't have butter. Cheers. Very good. So the surf and turf round, while it looks big, it really isn't because of all the shells and the bones. And I think that's all I can have, and we'll take it back for dessert. This is a fantastic buffet. So I just realized, with all the walking from the table to all the different stations, the buffet isn't small. It's actually a huge circle, or a semicircle, or 3/4 of a circle. And I believe just walking back and forth, I did my 10,000 steps. And right up there on step 10,020 is a dessert station. All right, and let's grab a plate. Oh, and this is really nice. It's they serve it to you, and I always feel a little embarrassed if I get too much, but that's okay. Oh, and I can see they have a plated dessert there, and I think that's why they gave me the dessert early because they were running out of the items here. But oh, hi chef, how are you? Oh, this looks great. What would you recommend? Oh, may I go for this one?
Thank you.
Thank you. And you know what? Can I go for lemon cake and then the tiramisu and then the blueberry tart? Oh, pick. Thank you. Oh, and there is more. Very nice here. Oh, can I try the mango sago? Oh, thank you. Maybe something light, a strawberry panna cotta. Oh, thank you. And that is it. This is the composed dessert, and I think it's a little different now. And that's kind of neat. They have a cocktail as well, some cookies and tofu pudding. Oh, and some fresh, refreshing fruits. And definitely slowing down here. Even the gelatos are causing a second doubt. But what is for sure is a cup of coffee. See, oh, grab a plate and a cup. How about a nice espresso? But on second thought, maybe an affogato. Hi, 你好. 我可以有一个 but can I use it in this? 好，谢谢。Oh, thank you. So I have my Swiss milk or vanilla gelato. And we will make ourselves an affogato. And we better get back before the ice cream melts or the espresso cools. Oh, nice rush back with a beautiful hot and cold cup of avocado. And let's try a bit of the gelato. That is the smoothest gelato I've ever had. When you're here, definitely go for the gelato. And also the espresso is probably the smoothest cup of espresso I've had as well. Fantastic on both counts. I think so far, as simple as it is, this is one of the best ways to end the meal. But there are other ways to finish up this meal because this is dessert round 2, and I'm really grateful that they were kind enough to offer the original composed plate because there's something to be said about having the dessert first while everyone is having the mains, and they do run out. So really grateful for that, and with a bit of a rearranging, I'm curious to try the blueberry tart. Oh, authority. Oh, right there. Oh, a bit of a mess. But tastes heavenly. A nice plump blueberry, some custard, and a blueberry compote. I'm curious to try what that cocktail is, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it's a little cloudy. Let's give it a try. I don't not like it. It's a little bit sweet. It tastes of cloudiness and with a hint of barley and some earthy notes. It actually grows on you. But between this and the affogato, this is much better. Oh. Very creamy. And speaking of creamy, We'll go for the panna cotta. Will this fit? It will barely. Ooh. Oh. That. I guess it's a little warm in here because that gelatin is perfectly set. Once you put it in your mouth, it just dissolves, luscious and creamy with that classic panna cotta wobble. Very good here. So this is, I'm just checking the name, but it's but I can't find the name. It's either Island Buffet or Buffet Island, but you get the idea. Really enjoyable here, and fantastic service and great food, and all the live stations. What I love about it is that every station there's also a bit of a beverage that you can choose that goes along with the food or the regional drinks and cuisine there. So really nice to try. And comparing this to the Ajoy Buffet, gosh, the Ajoy Buffet definitely out of this world with the beautiful scallops and the lobster and the king crab, but you are paying 3 times as much, and at 160, 170 US dollars, it's quite high. So if you're here and you're here for once, Ajoy definitely is the place to go. But here, if not everyone has 160, 180 US to spend, so at $60, this Island Buffet, Buffet Island, fantastic value with the fresh scallops and the grilled rack of lamb and the wonderful touches of the escargot. And if you're really after lobster, I believe they have lobster and king crab or special items on the holidays and maybe the weekend. But this is a Friday, so maybe holidays and weekends are different. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you get a feel of how crazy people are over buffets here in Taipei or Taiwan. Dare I say, the people here are more crazy about buffets than the people there in the Philippines. So I'm not saying a lot, just my guess. But thank you so much for joining, and really grateful that you can keep me company with all this food and all these drinks that's still to be finished. So thank you so much for joining, and until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well, I hope you're traveling well, and I hope you're eating well. And with that, maybe a bit of the champagne. Cheers to you. Very good. And I think we still have about 45 minutes to go before the buffet closes, so I'll continue on. So again, thank you again, and God bless to you all.